intro just never gets old. Anyways, hey guys, Anything Dean here. I got you another deck profile going. This gonna be a deck profile of Rock Stun. Even though it isn't really a stun, it's still a Rock Troll deck. It's a really fun deck. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. To start off, you got two block on. This is standard for rocks. You contribute this card to target 2 level 4 or lower rock monsters in your graveyard. Special summon them. Good for exceeds. Also, just good for stuff. Next, you got two dummy golem. This is a flip effect monster. Your opponent selects one monster that they control. Switch control to select a monster in this card. This is basically a creature swap. Except you don't need the extra creature swap. You just got the card itself, and it's really good. I used it a lot. Like this card, it's like they summon BLS. I'm like, okay, set dummy golem. They don't really banish. They say, okay, he's got. I can just destroy him and attack. And I like flip dummy golem. Give me your monster. Give me your BLS. Exactly. And after that, you got two Fossil Dyna. Just really great this format. Everyone knows what Fossil Dyna does. 3 Gaia Plate, the Earth Giant. You can special summon this card by removing from play any 2 rock type monsters in your graveyard. And during your standby phase, remove from play 1 rock type monster in your graveyard, or send this card to the graveyard. So he's easy to get on the field, but he's kind of hard to keep him on the field. But it is kind of easy to have a lot of rocks in your graveyard. You can always use Gaia Plate to manipulate your graveyard if you're going to main Grand Soil. And Grand Soil is also really good. You just got to find some way to fill them in. Next, you got 2 Gigantes. He's kind of the same thing as the Gaia Plate. You can only special summon this monster by removing from play 1 Earth type monster in your graveyard. When this card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. He is a heavy storm, and I love him. Like, he saved me so many games before because he would just, like, people would attack into it and they wouldn't really know what he does because who plays Gigantes? I'm like, destroyed. Okay, destroy all your spells and traps. And Dark World's like, rage quit. Heroes is like, rage quit. Photons are like, rage quit. And, yeah. Next, you got 2 Guardian Statue. What this Rock Rebel 4 monster does is once per turn, you can flip this card face down and to defense position. When this card is flip summon, return 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field to its owner hands. So it's kind of like a Gear Gale armor where it can set itself, but he's kind of like a compulse to return a monster in your opponent's side of the field to the hand, and he can just reset himself, reset himself, and it's just really great. After that, you got 2 Quagmire Guardian, 2 Sandman, 2 Wall. That's all self-explanatory. The effect monster, the trap monster, and the spell monster. After that, you got 2 Medusa Worm. This is like the Guardian Statue. It's that Medusa Worm is once per turn you can flip this card into face down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, destroy 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. So instead of being a compulse, it's just like you die. Yeah. After that, you got 1 Grand Mole and 2 the Rock Spirit. What this card does, this card can only be special summoned by removing from play 1 Earth monster in your graveyard. So, and he also increases the attack of this monster by 300 points during your battle phase. He can be a 2000 beater, beast stick, but he's mainly for exceeds and stuff like that. For the spell cards, you got Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, Monster Reborn, 2 MSTs, 2 Potted Dualities, because you're not going to be special summoning a lot. You're mainly going to be stalling with Dummy and Guardian Statue and Medusa Worm. For the tribes, you got 2 Bottomless, 2 Prisons, the Solemn Brigade, and 2 Sight Road. For the extra deck, you got 2 Stardust Dragon, a Fairy King Averditch. He's basically, kind of like all anti-earth monsters lose 500 attack defense, basically. 2 Gachi because we run a couple level 2s, and it's always good to have a level 2 Exceed monster in your extra deck. You never know when you're going to need it. Gem Knight Pearl for those skill drain decks. Hieratic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heratopus. This is good because you got your Gaia plates of Earth, and you'll more than likely get at least two of them out at the same time, so it's always good to have an Exceed for that. Maystroke, Shockmaster, Shark Drake, 2 Utopia, Black Ship of Corn, Photon Pepperoperative, and Roach. So yeah, thank you for guys watching this deck profile. Please put in the comment section below what you want to see in the future. So yeah, and see you guys later.